Como están, bitches? And welcome to the very first episode of Spreads and Eggs. We're your hosts, Woody Wagers, Joshua SMOKESTACKS, and we're here to bring you picks. Not just any fucking picks, the prime picks of the week. We guarantee 100% victory. Getting bored, I cannot do that, but we are, fuck it, bet your ass, dude. We're guaranteeing victory, and if we're wrong, we're fucking wrong. Who cares? We're not fucking professionals. What is professional? Do you have a degree in this? No one has a degree in this.
Are you a fucking professional?
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Nobody's professional, but we watch a lot of football. We know what the fuck we're doing, and we're gonna bring you some of the best picks ever. Let's get this thing fucking rolling. Stacks, what you got?
I'm going to try and fire off 65 to 70%.
That's what you're bringing?
That's right.
That's what you're bringing?
Wagers, let's go to the fucking board.
Let's fucking go!
Here we go. We're at the big board. We're going to start Atlanta, Minnesota. The red, they're away. The green, they're at home. Let's get to it.
Atlanta, Minnesota, -3.5 for the Vikings. I am staying away from this game. Yourself?
Absolutely not.
Gone.
Gone.
Washington in Philadelphia, up to 10.5.
Go Skins. Not touching that
No
game.
fucking way.
Absolutely
Division
not.
games. For our viewers, division games, very rarely do I dabble. Very rarely.
We're not taking division games here.
Buffalo and New York Jets. So we're going to touch this game. Another division game. Are you a fan?
I'm not a fan.
Getting the fuck out of there.
Gone.
Baltimore in Miami. Here's your straight bet, man. I'm your parlay. I'm your parlay, your teaser. That's how I make all my money. That's how I make my money, okay? So I like this game, and I'll tell you, that's part of my first teaser. We'll come back to this, circle that. That's going to be part of my tease. I'm going to come back.
Come back to that one. Hell no.
Craziness.
Craziness.
San Fran, 51 total points in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay getting the -1 hook. Garoppolo. No, I ain't touching that fucking game.
Out of there.
Kansas City in Jacksonville. Jacksonville getting the 3.5.
Low.
What the fuck does the
Sitting
Jacksonville
low.
make?
The hook's sitting low.
I like
You
that game. I'm going to come back to it.
Come back to it.
Tennessee in Cleveland. The dog pound. We got 6. Ooh, Cleveland Super Bowl bound.
Now we're going to come back to that
Come back to
I
that
like
one.
that
We're going to
game.
circle that guy.
I like that.
Los Angeles Rams, the defending Super Bowl champion losers, heading to Carolina. Carolina +2. I'm a fan. Let's
Kill a
circle
cam.
that guy.
I'm a fan.
Perfect. Heading over to our 4 o'clock slate, we got Detroit in Arizona. Arizona +2.5. Not a fan. I do want to watch that game, but I'm not a fan betting-wise. So you can't bet everything on the fucking board. You're never going to win if you just bet everything on the board. You got to pick the ones that you like. Cincinnati in Seattle, -9.5. Love that game. Let's circle it. We're going to come back. Indy against the Chargers. LA Chargers. Mr. Phillip Rivers. Mr. fucking delivering babies. 6.5. Fan? Jacoby Brissett? Not a fan.
Not a fan.
New York Giants in Dallas. Your boy's back. Fucking feed me. I am not a fan. I think I've hit on division games. Very rarely am I a huge fan of that. That heads us into our Sunday night slate. Pittsburgh in New England. New England's got a new toy in Antonio Brown. Cannot play tonight, but man, they got Gordon. They got fucking Julian Edelman. Oh, that team's so fucking stacked. Staying away. I'll probably touch it. I will probably touch it after I've made my millions here. Yeah, we'll come back to that guy. And then our Monday night slate, we got Houston in New Orleans, 6.5. And we got Denver in Oakland now without Antonio Brown at +2.5. We'll, of course, touch these games just because they're Sunday and Monday nights. We're definitely going to bet those games. So we'll touch on, from here on out, we'll touch on the Sunday and Monday night games and what we would do at this point. Let's circle back to where we were. First bet coming from your boy, Woody Wagers, and it's going to be a parlay. I would go teaser on this one. Excuse me, a teaser. I would do a 7-point tease. Follow me on this. Miami +7. Miami is trying to lose games. Very rarely do you run into a fact where a team is trying to lose. I love Baltimore in this spot. Knock that +7 down to a even. And I'm doing a teaser. Got to pick 2. I'm putting that with, oh yeah, we're going all the way over to this game right here. Listen, Cincinnati in Seattle. Seattle's got to win this fucking game. I don't know if you do survivor pools, whatever the hell. This is the fucking pick right here. Okay, Seattle, I'm knocking that 9.5 down to 2.5. That's my first bet of the game. I got Baltimore even. I got Seattle as the other part of that teaser, at 2.5.
Great picks. Real good stuff. My first game, right here. I'm going to go Tennessee.
Not on the dog pound.
I like the +6, and let me tell you why. Not that I would ever give information to some bums like you, but Cleveland, 118-1, last 20 games home openers. The public, crazy on Cleveland. They love them. The team is stacked. Would you agree?
I would agree.
It's stacked.
On paper, they good.
Why is that not 7.5, 8? That opened at 4.5. I'll take the +6 all day.
Tennessee covers the
Tennessee.
6. Do they win the game?
Absolutely not.
No. Like it.
No. Bet of the week.
No doubt about it. I am in full agreement. Carolina +2. You got the Rams. Oh, McVay. They're all fucking hot. They're all great. Yeah. Why the hell's Carolina only getting 2 points? That should be fucking 10. But I'll take the 2. I think Carolina outright. I don't know about yourself.
Let me tell you why I like Carolina +2.
Let's hear it.
All right?
They're winning that game.
Rams, 2 unproven, not rookies, but they didn't play last year. Offensive line, center, guard. First game, they didn't play in the preseason. McVay didn't start anybody. Gerald McCoy, Dante Poe on the line for the Carolina Panthers. Luke Kuechly in the middle. Havoc all day. Throw Goff off his game. Carolina +2.
Now, if you're like me, you ain't betting this straight because that's for, certain types of people. I'm taking that, and I am, of course, parlaying that Carolina game, and I'm parlaying that with my also great bet of the week. I love me some Jacksonville +3.5. Part of the same reason that you're going with everybody's on the same boat as the Cleveland Browns. I think everybody and their mother loves Kansas City. Mahomes, I love Mahomes throwing deep. Everybody loves fucking Mahomes. Let me tell you something. Jacksonville defense is back. They are back. Fournette is playing angry. He's a bald kneecap. He's going to be running all over these fuckers. I think Jacksonville covers that. I love the half. I love the hook. The hook. I think it's a field goal game. I think Jacksonville covers that 3.5. I would take that, and I would parlay it right here with the Carolina Panthers. Bet 1,000 on it. Make yourself some money.
I'm doing 100 each. Nice and easy.
Start off the week, build up your bankroll. Now let's head over to here. We said we'd come back and we would talk about the Sunday night games and the Monday night games. Sunday night, Pittsburgh in New England. New England -6. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that game?
The over.
Yes, I'm sorry. The over is 49. So what do we think about that?
It's sitting a little low. That's scary. It scares me. That's okay. Maybe you want to tease that down.
I would tease that down. I would tease that down. Now, if you're doing 7, do you give New England 13 or do you give Pittsburgh?
I give the Steelers 13.
I'm sorry, do you give the Steelers 13 or you knock New England down to a +1?
I give the Steelers 13. Close game still, no matter what.
Perfect. I would agree with you on that. And let's move lastly to our Monday night games. We got Houston in New Orleans, Denver in Oakland. I loved Denver weeks ago, and it all fucking went down before this Antonio Brown. I loved when you had Denver opened up the line. They were +2.5. It is now switched and flip-flopped to Oakland +2.5.
Garbage.
After I have all this money that I've won earlier, I might come back to this game just to fuck it. But I think
I
like Denver outright. I might moneyline Denver, and to throw it in, I'll throw. Oh, I like Houston covering that 6.5. I'll take Houston and Denver in a parlay. Suck it.
You're wrong. Don't touch that Denver-Oakland game. There's too much going on. Not worth it. Houston, New Orleans, either one. Either one could win. I like the 6.5.
Mark it. It's on the board. We'll see you fuckers next week. Let's make some money.
Good luck.